Hi, I'm Gary from New Again. We've been in business for over 30 years. One of the services we provide is to help people return their cars to the lease companies. So in this video, I'm going to explain how that all works and why you do it and why people have been doing it over these years. We're trained BVLRA inspectors. So first things first, car needs to be inspected. You might be thinking, why do I want to inspect my car? I've just got a scuff on my bumper and a little dent and a little mark on the back of the seat that I'm a bit worried about. Just want somebody to point out what it's going to cost before I give it back. No. Firstly, unless you're out every Sunday cleaning your car, you don't know your car. The second point here is that most people go and have things repaired when realistically they don't need to. A lot of things the lease company are a bit more forgiving on, as well as some things aren't so forgiving. So the easiest way is we've done well over 1,000 cars over those years, so we know what to do. The easiest way is to inspect it. We have a checklist here. This is one that we've Mac 17, Mac 18, we're editing it and updating it. But we inspect it, and you know, it means half an hour going through it. We go through it with you, checking bonnet, boot, and things like moonroof or locking wheel nut, correct tyres on it. There's a lot of things out there that you probably didn't think of, like the locking wheel nut could have gone down the back and fallen around the back of the spare wheel, and of course you didn't even think about it. And then, you know, locking wheel nut, for example, would be something like a £500 fine. So we check it over, check you got your locking wheel nut, and check that you've got your moonroof and there's no cracks in it. So why do you do all that? Okay, so if you give the car back with a crack in the moonroof and you didn't know, because how would you get that crack? You know, well, I don't know. Well, okay, a firework might have hit it. That's how you get lots of cracks in dents in roofs and things like this. So a fireworks hit it and it's cracked and nobody knew it was there. It's about that long and it's in a moonroof, and the lease company inspect it. It's about £1,000 recharge for that one. Okay, so hole in the carpet, they're usually about £400 as well, where you put your high heels on and made a hole. So we check it over with you, takes about half an hour, goes through the checklist. When it's checked, then you can make some informed choices. Sometimes they could be half the price of the recharges, other times they're just not worth even doing. So you can call your lease company if you like, or, you know, we do all the smart repairs. You can have an estimate from us and say, right, okay, I want to do that and I want to do that. But you're going to give your car back knowing what's wrong with it, and it might be that one or two things on there you decide to do yourself. But whatever it is, it's not a lottery. You don't give it back and wonder. You check it first, because, you know, one of our neighbours got a cheque for an invoice for £1,400 2 weeks before Christmas. Didn't even expect it to happen. So we're getting lots of people tell us after. It doesn't seem to make any sense to give it back and then call us, but people do. It's not easy. You can't call the lease company and say, oh, hi, you've just billed me and I want the car back. Because that car probably already been auctioned and sold. So the lease company have to get their profit back. So they will send you, as an agreement they've had already, that you signed and agreed when you took the contract out, that you were going to give it back to them in acceptable fair wear and tear terms. So that means if there's a dent that's excess, you'll get charged for that dent more than likely, and then, you know, maybe a few other bits and pieces, and that's why you get the bill through. So easy to do. Bring your car in, give us a call, book it in, bring it in. Half an hour later, you'll know what's right and wrong with it, and then you can make some informed decisions. Usually we recommend doing this about a month before you give the car back, but if you've let it run a bit late, we'll do our very best to fit you in and you're only a week to go. But yeah, we'll get it checked over and then, you know, give you a peace of mind. Okay?